What's up, guys? We got 24 5s on Rooster. Alright, let's get back to it. So, alright guys, you can go on to GentryandSons.com and get the new hoodie. We got the shirt and the hoodie. I'll go get the shirt real quick and show it to you. the shirt and show it to you guys real quick, and then we gotta get back busy in the shirt. I don't know what's up with the audio. Could be there was that grinding. But here you go. Here's the set.
I might be decent at this.
Use that other polish.
I was gonna do.
Use the green. This stuff right here is like the best of both worlds.
I was gonna.
It cuts in it.
Is that cut and polish
Yeah. So guys, this is the Zephyr kit. So right here. This is the American Shine Zephyr kit, Zephyr Pro 40. It's literally got everything you need in here to polish with. That, son. You need to keep rolling though, you still got.
Why does it look wavy?
Because you're burning it in. You gotta burn that stuff out. You're just not getting it hot.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna be hot.
look like that?
Yeah. You need to switch to a different pad too. That's just for mainly cutting.
That's what it does. Cut it first and then go back.
Heck, I want to see what it looks like.
Polish it.
I mean, I could drill it out.
And we got Brax over here. He's putting on the fifth wheel. We still got some paint work to do back here, but one of the two. Don't tighten either one of those yet. Yeah, it's one of those. And my toys in here working on the floor. And then while Brax is back there working on that, I've got to get up top and I got to paint the roof. Brax, fire that light bar up real quick. I get my toy too. Grab the one of the Milwaukee batteries. Huh?
Yeah.
Toy's got a battery. Guys, all this stuff come from 4 states. Literally everything that you see we're using to fix this truck, except the Zephyr kit that come from Zephyr. But everything else, even the parts to fix the truck, is coming from 4 states. They literally have everything. There we go. You see it? Let me go see if I can see it from the front. Oh yeah. That is pretty sweet. And we're also going to have 2 strobes on top of the mirrors, and the cab lights are going to be strobes as well. We may raise it up later on, but we're going to have a lot of strobes on the front, so you still see it from the back and the front, but this light will be mainly just for the back and some 360, but because we got quite a bit going on the front too. Yeah.
me a complex.
Pretty nice, huh? Pull that chain. Guys, I keep seeing everybody asking about the frame stretch, and that will be after Mid-America. We're going to be swapping the frame rails. We're not just going to be stretching the truck. It's going to be getting 2 new frame rails. And once it gets the frame rails, it'll be getting stretched at the same time. So longer frame rails and new frame rails. There's nothing wrong with these. They're just it's pitted in the back that I don't like. And instead of spending all that time fixing the pitting, I want to stretch the truck at the same time. So we decided we're just going to reframe rail the whole truck. I think it's going to go there and then. Well, it's got to be in forward.
Making my brain hurt.
Oh, I'm debating on finishing the fenders or do the cab lights.
Did the other one come in?
No, they'll be here in the morning.
Probably should have finished cap lights till they come in. You've seen how big of a pain that is.
I know, but dang, if I get it painted though, because that's gonna be painting it and then waiting on it to set up. See, which that's fine because we can just bolt the cab lights on Saturday and we're done. We can go ahead and wire it, have everything ready, spray it tomorrow, clear it, let it sit overnight, and then
I'd rather you put the fenders on while I'm finishing the floor up. That way I ain't gotta mess with the fenders when I get done.
oh yeah.
Damn it.
All right, so fenders it is. Fenders it is, Brax. We gotta put fenders on. Our biggest issue right now is this bracket. We don't have long enough this bolt isn't long enough now.
What if we take one of them pieces that we have angled already out, put the edge of it going towards the back of the cab here on the first mark? Well, I just measured from the thing over it. I'll cut it a little long, that way we'll be running the same issue. Be a real
Kids these days, always on their phone.
Don't fit.
Those floors turning out awesome. Yeah.
And this went from 35 things to do to 21.
21 more things to do.
Yep.
Braxton said our list went from 35 things to do to 25.
Yeah.
Plus one more, the air dog to wire up. That's it. That floor's looking pretty good.
It is looking good. Look how it goes up under the dash.
You need to fix your dash where it used to leak a little bit.
What did you do that for?
Are you putting floor mats in it?
Yeah. It's getting a whole new AC condenser, so all that'll be new now. It is. It's getting there, baby. It is getting there. Woo! Huh? I said it's getting there. Let's see what Devin's got done over here.
Getting there. That's not polished. It's still cut.
Dude, I'm telling you, Zephyr products are the bomb. That kit is awesome. Yeah, you ain't even sprayed it with any of this stuff. Like when you polish it, that thing's gonna be like a mirror. Heck yeah. Guys, everybody keeps asking how much weight Braxton's lost. You can tell he's lost a lot of weight. I'll tell you this, I made him a deal. I said, Brax, if you lose 30 pounds with me, so the agreement was we both had to lose 30 pounds together, then we'll build 2 new dirt cars for this season. Well, yeah. I can tell you this, we're building 2 new dirt cars. So we both lost right at 30 pounds in less than a month. We started the carnivore diet and Braxton is now like 190. He started at 220. Yeah, so 190 something. So he's doing really good. And he's changed his diet up. Even now, like he ain't trying to cheat on his diet or anything like that. He drinks water and wants to eat healthy now. Like now that we've done it, we don't eat any processed foods, anything nasty, anything like that. But we did it on the carnivore diet. Look at him. He's like, it didn't look the same. He lost so much weight. We gotta put that same bar over here. Hold it all down, baby, and we're done with her. Yep. So guys, we replaced all the air lines with plastic, all quick connects now. Everything's plastic all the way up to the tanks and the firewall. Oh, that's nice and neat. New air lines, all the airbags. Quick connects everything. All the gauges are quick connects. We got new sending units in the rear ends, the transmission. So all the gauges work now. Every gauge on the truck works. Like everything this truck is needed. This wasn't just to make it pretty kind of update. This was to make it a good running, working truck. I wanted everything to work on it. Everything to be new. All the lines, fuel lines. It's got new shocks. It's got new U-joints. It's getting new brake chambers. All your suspension arms are new. The only thing we haven't done back here is new bushings. It's got new brake pads on it. At the suspension bushings was done like 2 years ago. So all we like now is just painting the truck and frame rails. And I want to update the dash and the rest of the interior. Yeah. When we do the frame rails, it will be getting disc brakes. We're going to re-gear it. Since it is a heavy haul truck and it's getting an auxiliary transmission, it's going to be re-geared. And a third axle, new frame rails, and a paint job. That'll be the next addition to the truck. That'll be the next thing we do. So, one thing at a time, though. Well, a bunch of things at a time. The truck goes out, it earns some money, and then that way we can pay for all this stuff to get it done. And it's been awesome working with 4 states. They've helped out tremendously to be able to do this project. Yeah, he had to redo the floor. I'm glad that we did redo it though, because I love the way it looks now. Alright, I'm going to go back over here to start on these fenders and quit yapping. I gotta hook up the grinder. We're trying to find some safety glasses. Anybody know any safety glasses are? lot better.
That's what I'm saying, it's too much, put a big old pit in. Oh, yeah, that's fine. You got the drill, anyway?
Which one?
They got the drill?
I think what we need to do is set these fenders. Who'd ever thought it had been such a dog for fenders?
Yo, that was pretty good. I'll put that. Does that look right?
Well, I've been looking at cross-eyed. You can leave it up there.
I can already tell you. This is probably a little bit shorter. Well, I don't know how far, I don't know how wide that gap is, but it's good. It looks pretty close. We're still having like to shorten that long piece up.
Not even close back here. What? I still want to get them better. At least this one. Oh, I know. I don't like that part. Oh, yeah. Is that one locked in?
It might need some adjustment.
Yeah, we're going to put a piece in right there too. That's hard right there, ain't it? Not bad. Not bad at all. That's good. Hopefully. Yeah, it looks a lot better. I'm gonna call up our, they got some kind of aluminum deal that goes around these paddles. And then the floor like stops right here. It's pretty nice.
That's the only thing you can do to make it work. It's actually nice. You can't get it perfect.
Yeah. It's not bad though at all.
My first time ever laying floor, I ain't. I don't do it.
No, that's good. I think it looks awesome. I mean, it don't look as good as me, but it looks okay. Try it. All right, Brax, we got one more wheel to go. saying. Let's go, guys. Go buy some merch. Pre-order, GentryandSons.com. You can be at 12, just like that. Snap of your fingers. Just hit the button. Just like this button. And scratch it.
A lot of times I scratch anyway. About right.
Which one is the first?
Let's hope.
Multi-surface cleaner?
That's the best.
This time I definitely hit it over 1,500 or a lot more. Hey, not bad. That's up. Is this a cleaner?
Did you order a kit for a low air instead of air leak?
No. Not bad, considering what it was. By the time we get done, we'll be pros at this. Yeah. Already pro. Talking about. See your hash marks? Yeah, it's 1,500.
Marking spider.
Honestly, maybe you bumped it. Maybe we should go up to 2,000. It ain't really deep. Well, the hash is from your pad. We're definitely in the right direction. We'll get them out of it. Alright, this one's mainly gonna be hidden.
Is there any other parts for this thing?
That's it.
Ain't no other stainless parts?
Just gotta figure out that mounting. The front mount's good. That's the back. I don't know what's going on in the comments. They got something crazy going on.
What happened?
Guys, we need it all the way down. It's not the jack that's bothering us. It's where the mount goes that's bothering us.
Was there any other stainless parts?
And like for back there? No, you just got the
Because on these other kits, the front mount is line mounted. On the back, there's just bars, yeah, and then there's a hub bucket over here.
Yeah, this is line on both sides. It should go like this right here.
kit made for 24 pounds? 11 arm?
But this one come back a lot. Right there.
It's still pretty damn close. They probably hit if it comes up. Come look. Fingers on the back.
Right, come here.
Push back on this side. That's it. Hit if it comes up.
Oh, the fingers. What's,
The mount's gonna stay.
we can air it up and see. Is that hose still up
You got a big sequence?
Probably.
We got a big sequence, we sequence this thing to the frame.
Right, go air and sing it up.
Oh, I ain't got hope.
Air's up, boy. Air's up.
We'll find us a sequence.
Yeah, big sequence.
I ain't know about it already. Probably a 10-inch one or 8-inch one.
You iron up?
According to weight. Right, go ahead. When you raise it up. It might pull away, I don't know.
How far did you pull it from there?
Yes. What, pull it back?
Yeah.
How? But I don't guess it would if you had that bracket in there.
Right. Yeah, 'cause that's gonna. That we can bring it on down.
I think it's gonna be tired.
Right there, it's gonna be ready.
Yeah, that's a good start. I mean, they'd be raised up right here, but. Tired.
Yeah. Unless it mounts like down below it, like very, like flush, and then that breaks on.
And then you'd be able to see the. Yeah, the bottom.
That's the only thing that sucks about running tall rubber. And, air leaf. Like, it's the hardest suspension to put fenders on. That's the only reason I never put fenders on this truck, is because of that reason right there. If I had some half fenders, I'd just put half fenders on it, but.
You just buy some mounts, not blind mounts.
Like outside mounts.
Yeah, you can blind mount the front. And then just run one of the mounts that just come straight off. And then you could have a set of mud flaps on here or a T-bar.
I have a set single fenders. Like, yeah, I mean, I like that. Just,
Well, a set of double humps like Ronnie's.
yeah,
Those will look good too.
I've got a set of them.
A lot of mountain though.
Yeah. There's a way. There's a wheel, there's a way. Everybody does it every day. If I gotta make a mount that I'm happy with, we will. That looks good being blind mounted though.
You can still blind out the front. They just
Yeah.
be on the back.
Hmm.
And then you could do it like this. So you'd do like that.
I may do that. I don't know.
That's not out there in the work though.
I think we could, worst case, we could bend that mount to where it comes in at an angle. And then, dang, dude, you know what? I forgot. I need to put that grinder. Dang.
Also make it different.
You know what, I can see him driving that. It's a bolt grinder.
Is that where you inject steels?
No. Uh, hey. What you doing? You think you could handle going down to Georgia and getting that grinder? Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to leave till probably noon or later. Probably around noon. Hang on. Well, the problem is I gotta load your load. And, how is it?
Yeah, we got a Harbor Freight. What we need Harbor Freight for?
You done talk to him? Well, shoot.
They say put smaller tires on it. We're large and in charge around here.
That's only $6,000 with tires.
It's a mulching grinder,
You're just the only person
not like a handheld grinder.
besides me.
Grinds up trees in the mulch. Are any of y'all coming to the show?
Well, I guess if you're gonna do that, I'll handle this. Well, I was going to see you in California, but I got the other truck coming to do California around. Yep. Alright, well, if you got, just go ahead and get to sleep. Just worry about that.
It's in Louisville, Kentucky. It's March 27th to the 29th.
I might have to just pick that grinder up Saturday morning. If this thing was done, rolling, driving, I could drive this thing.
It'll be a minute before that happens.
I don't see why we couldn't finish this thing up tomorrow.
We're getting there. It's just
What's going to take the long? Well, we got to paint that roof, so that might take. Yeah, we can't do it. Well, yeah, if it was painted and all we had to do is melt the cab light Saturday.
all we gotta do is mount the fenders, finish polishing everything. Put the tanks on, the side boxes.
Steps, batteries.
Yep. Gotta wire that light up, gotta wire the air dog up. Put oil in the transmission. Or did they already do that today?
They put oil in the transmission, but it needs more. I don't think it's full. Oh, we ran out of oil.
And the stacks.
Oh yeah, we gotta do stacks too.
Fudge, that's gonna be a big deal.
Alright, maybe we won't have it done. And the interior will be here. And we're just changing door panels right now for the show. And start cleaning it up. It's gonna be Sunday before it's done. 3 hard days. Just
It's just a bunch of tedious stuff. That's all it is.
all right, guys. Y'all got to work with us for a little while. Dang, we got donations. Donations.
We'll get back on there tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll fire it up in the morning. We might do an all-day stream.
Guys, we got a video coming out tomorrow. You're not going to want to miss. Why we wouldn't paint the fenders or the tanks? Yes, they don't paint the fenders or the tanks.
Who said that?
Some guy on here.
Don't paint it?
Yeah.
Why would we do that?
This other guy said, "Did you rattle can the frame?" Yeah, we rattle canned it.
It's a work truck, not a show truck. It's a nice work truck.
Yeah. No, we actually did paint the frame with some pretty expensive stuff, but regardless,
It's real dusty right now.
it's just dusty as crap. Yeah.
We've been sanding on the roof and cutting flooring. It needs a good bath for sure.
No, we spent a solid week on the suspension on this truck. All the airlines are nice and perfect, and all the wiring's nice and perfect. We sandblasted the frame plumb down to the metal and then painted it. And we were going to put a longer fifth wheel on it, but it didn't work out, so it went on the blue and white FLD. And then, but guys, we're not bringing this as a show truck. I mean, this is a work truck. This thing is what I make a living with. We're just bringing a nice work truck to enjoy at the show, because honestly, people at the show always like the work trucks better than the show trucks. It's more relatable. I mean, to your average working driver, owner, operator, this is an awesome truck to drive.
Sure.
So no, everybody's like, man, I don't know why you're taking that thing. It ain't no show truck. Well,
It might be one day.
yep. It'll get there. One day it'll be a show truck, but right now it's just an old work truck that we like to bring to the show. Nobody's got to see this thing at a show, other than when we put the motor in it and took it to semi-casual, but
It's an all-around truck. One day we might take it to a show, the next day we might sled pull it. Never know.
no, literally. We've done some wild things with this truck. I mean, some crazy things. But this is a truck I will get in and go anywhere and pull anything with. I am not scared to put anything behind it. We just had 100,000, or was it 95,000 behind Bonnie the other day? And it done real well.
Y'all are gonna like that video.
Yeah, that turned out to be a really, really good video. Johnny Cash will be our 2026 match truck. I will go ahead and announce it right now. Johnny Cash is what we will be bringing to match for 2026. As long as I'm alive. He said tint the windows before the show. I am not tinting the windows. Not after the other day. Some cop gave us a ticket actually gave us a bad inspection over some factory tinted glass. But we're just trying to make a nice work truck out of it, and I think it'll be one. We're probably going to keep the patina on Johnny Cash. Like, we're just going to clear coat it. Don't you think that?
I think it looks good, patina.
So, guys, David he's actually working with us now. He was just helping out all the time, and just when he wasn't at work, just come and hang out and help out. Well, now he's If you guys watch JH's channel and you see how JH brought that guy on to help him, that's kind of how Matoy is. Like if I need him to drive something, he drives something. If he needs to work on something. He's good with the camera. It just works out real well. I love these plates. So these are the Vendetta plates too, for the Vendetta seats.
You got some redemption.
He said, Matoy, the snow car cash days champion.
That's right. Somebody knows me.
He only won because I gave him a re-race.
Well, you go ahead and run it in the grapple if you want.
Well, mine ain't here. The last time I raced you, my transmission come out afterwards. I ain't racing you no more. And your truck's running better now. I know your truck could outrun me on dry pavement.
Got some redemption to do with old Rooster, though.
Yeah.
I outpulled you with the old burnout truck.
Yeah, I should have
Can't
gave.
let that thing show you up.
That thing's rowdy, though. That thing could come home and go parked on the side lot. This thing had to go to work the next day. Rooster, I think this thing would look good with the painted tank and visor and all that. And guys, we built a show truck last year. It was the most miserable thing I ever done in my life, and I won't ever do that again. This I'm enjoying doing. I'm not rushed. It's mine. Whatever money I put into it, I know a return on investment. It's a really good, fun project, and I didn't pull it plumb down to the frame and do all that crazy stuff, but we will be replacing the frame rails.
It's pretty close to the finish.
Yeah, I mean, it is, yeah.
Wheels and tires off of it.
Weston's using his truck. I mean, he just went to Vegas with it, and I thought about going and getting that truck for the show this year, but I wanted to bring Rooster. I might go get it and bring it to semi-casual, but
We're gonna use Bonnie to pull Rooster up there.
I think so. I think it'd look good coming in like that.
Yeah, leave Bonnie outside and put Rooster inside.
Yes, we're going to do custom frame rails. I already talked to them and told them what I wanted and all that stuff. And the only thing that sucks is I got to pull one out and send it to them. They're trying to get a factory sketch from Peterbilt on where all the frame holes and all that stuff is, to where I don't have to pull a frame rail. And so Peterbilt's working on that for me, trying to get, so once they get all the measurements, I'll go through and measure all these holes and make sure it is legit and they are in the right place, and then they can just punch the frame out. And I am stretching it to 310-inch wheelbase, and then that way I got plenty of room for that third axle. And this thing has a special trip planned Monday to go get something put on it before the show that I'm pretty excited about.
And it's got to be done.
Yeah, it's got to.
Let's look at all the work we got to do before Monday.
And the wheels are supposed to be here tomorrow. I hope the wheels show up tomorrow and I can get the tires put on it, and the wheels and tires. And we're running the same wheels in the back, but we are changing the front ones to some flat-faced 9-inch wheels with 315s on them. I don't know what size the sleeper is. It's the big one. I think it's 78 or 70 something. 72. We got a measuring tape? Yeah, right there's one.
$72.
72.
6 foot. We might end up raising that back light up. I don't know.
Depends on how good the cab lights do, because we are doing the cab lights with, I got a 4-channel. Yeah, I mean, you can see it from the front. I've seen it no problem, but they still think we need to raise it up a little bit. So here's a 4-channel flasher. So this will be, we're going to wire up the cab lights to where I can flip this on and it'll be like strobe lights. The Boston Trucker. What's up, brother? Also, we're going to be taking up some space in here. Yeah, see, you can see the light from the front. Braxton wants to get a sound system put in it. We're putting new flooring in it, getting a sound system put in it. And then my friends Michael and Belinda, they're doing the interior on it. They do an awesome job. And then something else. It's a surprise though. Oh yeah, you can see that from up here. That plus them strobes on the front, that's going to be... Dude, that's pretty sweet.
Matches my truck. I got trucks on it.
You know, like Cummins in it or something.
That would be cool. I am very pleased with the headache rack. Super, super pleased with it. And it was built in Tennessee. That's even cooler. But you can get all this stuff, guys, at 4 states. Literally. Everything you see going on Rooster right now, you can get it at 4 states. Get it quick. They're awesome priced. The polishing kit, you can get it from Zephyr. Like, this is a really simple, easy build. And the flooring, we didn't have to do that to the flooring, but I decided to do the back, and I couldn't get the flooring that I wanted before the show. But the flooring, they literally pre-cut it and everything. Like, it's numbered. And I couldn't find this color for the back and get it before the show. So, but the flooring is pre-cut. And
Let me tell you, props to whoever cuts that.
yeah,
Because I probably will not be doing it again.
it's a job, ain't it?
I worked all day on that.
Yeah, but it turned out nice, though.
I didn't have too many scraps, I don't guess. I got a few pieces of
No, it looks really good. I can't wait to get the seats in it. Seat shifters. I'm having a new piece of carpet made to go over this, and it snaps in down here. So this will be covered, and then we're putting a new floor in the back too.
You put wood floor in the back, or what are you putting in the back?
But I'm going to do diamond tuck interior in this thing after the show. So we're putting a new system in it, so all this stuff will be getting replaced with some new subs. I'm going to replace that with something else, and then you guys will see the door panels at Matt's, and you get to see what we're going to do with it, with the interior. But I will say I've enjoyed the heck out of this build. It's been fun, and I'm excited to finish it and get ready to do something else to it. This has been on the books since we put the motor and stuff in it. So now we're once the frame rails and the truck's painted and the interior's in it, it'll be a new Pete. Yep, the transmission is in Rooster, yes. I hope y'all enjoyed that video with Nate. That man is a magician on transmissions. He did a good job building this thing. I learned a lot from it. I've already fixed 2 myself. So since we built that, I've fixed 2 transmissions myself. Not 18 speeds, it was just 10 speeds. They were pretty easy. And I got another one right here to do. I got to build this one. This one took a nice little hit to the gearbox. Driver, I thought that it was been ran out of oil until we pulled the top off of it and seen this. And it definitely got shock loaded pretty hard. I mean, it ate that gear completely off. And then once it ate that gear off, the rest of the gears got chewed up too because of the pieces. As you can see, it's got oil all over the gears and the bearings, and the felt's good. So I thought it was just a oil issue, but I talked to my transmission buddy. He's like, no, that thing got shock loaded. And then I got another one too right here that I'm gonna build and put on the shelf. So I'm gonna build 2 10 speeds, a 13, and then hey, Mark sent $20 to you, Brax.
Me?
Yep. So shock loaded. So say you're loaded with 80,000 pounds, and you miss the gear, and you bring your RPMs up. Say you're at the wrong RPM or you're at the wrong gear, and you got too much pressure on the transmission when it goes into gear, and it just takes gear. Like, so these gears float in. Let me show you how it works. I don't know why I lost this thing.
I like this right down to the very good bottom.
This guy, he took a hard anyway. Here. So shock loaded. So say you guys can see right here. So this gear right here, when it locks in, when it that's what locks that gear in. So say you shift your gear shifter and that lever goes in, bam. All right, that gear is engaged now. And when that gear engages, you're floating it. It ain't got no synchronizers in it. So when it goes in and you got a lot of pressure behind it, then it shock loads the transmission. You could be backing up against the dock, which would be your reverse gears, which are back here. But this would be 3rd gear. And when he was going into 3rd gear, he probably could have been going down a hill, going up a hill, missed a gear, and then shoved it in, and then bam, it just twisted the gears off of it.
It's a little rough down
You know anything about missing gears on hills?
No, I ain't never missed a gear on a hill. I did the other day, guys. I had to come to a complete stop on a hill and take off in Bonnie with that big load behind it. And we got it on video, so we're going to put it out there, but I felt like an idiot. And it's just because my toy was with me. So this is how you shift in a semi. So when your cover goes on here, you got 3 forks. One goes here, one goes here, and one goes here. So right now you're in neutral with all 3 of these in the middle. Spin it. See, right now it's in neutral. All right, now I'm going to shift it into a gear. You can spin it. See it? Now see it's turning. All right, now I'm going to pull it out of gear. All right, now you're back in neutral. Spin it. Well, it's turning because of this. All right, spin it. See how it's not turning? All right, now I'm going to lock it into a gear. Twist it a little bit. Alright. Now you can't stop it. Well, you can for some reason, but probably because it's burning up. But like this right here, usually it'll eat these teeth off. Which it did. It flattened those out too.
About took all of you.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But I did warranty this transmission actually. Even though it did have oil in it and all that, I still stood behind it and put them another one in.
Is that reversing now?
But when I took the top off, I knew exactly what happened. I mean, that thing's been fried. Look at that gear. When it come here, it didn't have an oil plug in it. Like it was completely gone. There's no oil under the truck, like where it splashed up or anything. It was just completely gone.
You'll have that with them shady people. They'll try to pull one over on you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I mean, to me, like if it was ran out of oil, it'd be like hot and fried and the bearings would be shot in it. But I don't know. Either way, it's fixed, truck's gone, and customer's happy. And we've got, so I guess since we're live, we'll go ahead and, oh, you're asking what kind of flashlight this is? It is a stream light. Wedge, it's the wedge. These are pretty good lights. So this thing, we're waiting on the seats and everything to get here for this truck, but this is the fifth wheel we're putting on it. It's a high rise. Since this thing does sit low, it's got small tires on it. It's going to be pulling in boat trailers. It'll pick them up off the ground. New airbags, all that stuff's done on it. That's a long fifth wheel too, so it'll come all the way up to here when we're pulling RG in. Still got air in it. I love that. Dude, that thing will sit for 2 weeks and still have air in it. This thing has got a motor in it now. Nice clean install. Everything's pretty.
There's some oil in this thing that's ready to start up.
That's all it needs is oil in it.
There's some oil in the battery and it's ready to start.
Oh yeah, turbo and everything's on it. Exhaust is hooked up.
Ooh, that's so bad.
Why is that dipstick loose? All right. We need to put that mount right there. It needs to come up here and get mounted up here on the water pump. So in the morning we need to make sure to get that done. We're planning on getting the Scanias. I was hoping to get them before Matt's, but I don't know if we're going to have time. I did make a deal with Bruce, so we are going to get the Scanias. I've never owned a Mormon. I've wanted one, but I ain't never owned one.
You see that one James built?
Oh, yeah. James Brady just built a nice one.
Black Betty or whatever it comes from. Yeah, no, look.
Why is that thing doing that? Is that the right dipstick for it?
Don't want it. That's the one that came off his motor.
There you go. If you guys want to see what's going on with FSC, don't miss tomorrow's video. That's all I got to say. We took care of my buddy. That's all I can say. Just wait and you'll see tomorrow's video. Let's see what Devin did over here. He's got some hash marks in it, but it's first time polishing. I think he did pretty good. We'll fix that tomorrow before we put it in the truck. All right, I'm ready to call it a night, aren't you? No, I seen it laying. It's right here. Brax. Here's that camera. We need to put that up. Where'd Brax do it? All right, guys, we're gonna finish it off there and figure out what we gotta do. I'm supposed to go pick up a gronder in the morning, but I may have to. I don't trust the Classic just yet. I mean, we got it running good, but I don't trust it just yet. I'd really like to get that thing running and take it. I'm gonna have to call my buddy Drew and see what he wants to do. Take him down with me Saturday.
It's in your office.
Is it?
Let me go get my GoPro.
You wasn't in here? That GoPro.
My 360 GoPro.
That's what I'm saying. I thought it was in here.
Oh,
It says on your post.
Yeah, but for some reason I thought I saw it in here the other day.
I forgot we got one of those. I haven't seen it in a while. No, it's not in there. I looked at it.
How come you never talk about SH Tube anymore? I'm always talking about Rob. We'll be visiting Rob before we go to the show. I can guarantee you that.
He's called him about 30 times today.
Yeah. Rob is building a truck right now, and I don't want to bother him too much. I called him about 25 times today, not 30. Rob that's my lifeline.
He was very helpful.
He is very helpful when it comes to building these trucks. I'm going to call and check on him in a minute on the way home. But okay, there's the drone. Here, put the drone in there in the camera drawer.
Amber drawer?
Oh, Lordy. You ready to roll? Where are we driving home?
See, you got a Ford,
What do you got up here? The Ford, the Chevy, or the other Dodge?
Dodge is here. Dodge. Yeah, we got 2 Dodges. Nice.
We race.
You go out here and
I'd hate to have to suck the headlights out of that dang
you
dually.
can go out here in the soccer field.
Oh.
Turn them lights off. Oh, grab that food, Brax. I gotta shut these lights off. Hey, flip that air compressor off on your way out. It's out when you go out the door. Turn to the right. There's this breaker right there on the wall. So as soon as Rooster's out of here, we're gonna have a shop cleaning party. We're gonna pull everything out and pressure wash the floors and just get everything organized. Running 2 companies out of here, it is a lot of stuff.